Just a minute. I know what I've got to do. Excuse me a moment. I need to share screen. Right, so I am live and I'm doing a screen share, and you can see a timer, a countdown timer beside me, and this is a live test of the timer. I'll go into other things in a moment, but if you are watching live, then please make a comment and I'll catch your comment and show it on screen. This is the BeLive Studio 2 system that I'm using, and I'm going to make one more tweak, if I may, and I'm just going to change the theme, and I'm going to change the theme to a classic theme or the modern theme, and press apply, and that will decrease the size of the picture-in-picture, which is what I want. And okay, there's always a comment from Peter. Hello, Peter. Look forward to seeing you in the morning. And Peter is watching on Facebook. We are going out live to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and another Facebook. What I want to do is I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to start the timer. And I want to see what it looks like. There does appear to be, yeah, it does say going live and it's pretty stable. Let me come back. So I'm actually going to go live in 1 minute 20 seconds. And this is, before I started on live video, I was still am a programmer, but live video took over my life, and it's only with recent things happening that I've got back to actually doing some coding, and I'm enjoying myself. And there is a need on BeLive Studio 2 for a countdown timer. This is the Windows version, and basically it's designed to count down to the beginning of your show. Now, ordinarily what you do is to show an image on screen and do the countdown and then magically appear as soon as the countdown reaches 0. Now, I'm not going to do that because I'm testing that it actually works. I want to see what it looks like in the replay, because what I don't want it to do, I want to count down smoothly. And you'll notice when it gets down to 10, it turns green, which is a notification to the broadcaster that it's about time they got their act together and actually appeared on screen. That's the way I'm looking at it. From tomorrow, as this appears to be working well, the countdown timer, which is part of Showcaster, will be available to everybody, and I'll be posting the link where you can apply to get your free copy of it during the shows tomorrow. So now would be a good time to take that off screen. I'm going to stop sharing it. I may run it towards the end of the show. I'm going to take my name off screen because you all know who I am by now. I'm the guy who keeps going live. So if someone can just confirm that the sound and vision are okay, that would be good. I'm going to test a few more things while I'm here, and the first of those is something I want to talk about, which I'm going to bring up on screen, and I'm going to go picture-in-picture for this one, probably the other way around, which is my standard joke. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern in the UK, at 5 a.m. Sorry, start again. Get rid of that. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the UK, 5 a.m. Eastern, it's Blabbing for Britain. We're now in our 5th year. This is episode 224. And from the top left, you've got Peter Stewart, John Upton, Stephen Silk, and myself. And Kevin's saying, yep, all good. And Peter's saying, my son has gone. I've got two sons. One's in Melbourne and one's in Lancashire. And I'm going to go with the fact that Kevin says it's all good for the moment. If you want to refresh, Peter, that would be good. Now, one of the things that we've been surprised by in the last couple of weeks, in a way, and Stephen Silk wants to know the answer to this, why are over 200 people watching us every week? That's the question. That's the conundrum. Why do 200 people watch the Blabbing for Britain show every week when it's on at 10 a.m? And it's a British show. It's definitely a UK-based show because we've got Scotland, Solihull, Stoke and Wiltshire all involved in every single broadcast. And Peter's clarifying sound. But I know I'm going to take that. If you do a refresh, Pete, we should get closer. Hopefully my sound is okay. If it's gone, then I shall report it. But if you're watching, depends where you're watching as well. I know Kevin and Peter are actually on Facebook, so that's good. I'm just going to go to something which is catching my eye. And I want to show another card on screen. So 10 a.m. tomorrow, Blabbing for Britain, and you can join the team and talk about what's happening in the UK and the latest news from the medical officer today as to what may happen in the coming months. And it's important that we get a grip on that and decide what to do. And I'm going to take that off screen, and I'm going to put this on screen so that we've got all three of us now. And what I'm going to do is drop that. Okay. And I'm going to go picture in picture, the other way around on this one. Now, when John and I started this show 30 weeks ago, we had no idea where it was going to go. It's been picked up by NVIDIA, and we are sponsored. We'll admit to that. Happy to be sponsored. And we just have a blast going live. The format of the show is simple and straightforward. We say our hellos, and then after that, John plays an instructional video which is created about a certain aspect of using NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the best way to actually create marketing video, business video. It's so simple and straightforward to use. This week's big news we'll be announcing tomorrow. Things have changed, and all of a sudden I'm getting messages coming through. So we had a delay. We're now coming through, and Peter say, yeah, looking good. And say hello to Tony. And Tony is saying, hello everyone, so busy reason not be able to tune in. Blessings to all. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for joining in. And I'm going to remove that comment. And so far, all the comments are coming through from Facebook, which means Roland's not on Twitter at the moment, which is fine. Doesn't have to be on Twitter all day. But Tony, nice to see you. So this is the surprise hit show because close to 300 people watch it every week. So if, just a minute, can't miss this one. And say hello to Kelly, who's caught me in an impromptu broadcast. Nice to see you again. I'm just talking about Thursday's shows. And the thing is that we've been taken by surprise that 300 people a week are actually watching the show. Now, okay, and 300 people, won't be a minute, Kevin. 300 people are actually watching the show. And it's all going extremely well, as Stephen Silk would say. And we just have a blast doing it. John's instructional video, then we have a bit of chit chat about what's going on, and could be anything, including allotments and advice on allotments, anything in the last 10 minutes. But we're grateful for everybody who actually comes and watches the show. And we are, I mean, it is a teaching experience. I learn from John in every single broadcast that we do. So it's a win-win situation. And over to Kevin, and Kevin is saying, what software are you using? Right, okay. I'm on Restream.io. Restream.io, we've known for donkey's years, 2 million users, and they go out to 30 different destinations. So this broadcast is, I'll say hello to anybody watching on Twitch, anybody watching on Facebook, anybody watching on Periscope, anybody watching on Mixer, and anybody watching on YouTube, and either in the live video home group on Facebook or on the Be Live in 5 page on Facebook. So I'm actually going out to 7 different destinations, including my own profile at the moment, using Restream.io. The difference is that Restream.io now has its own studio. So I'm actually in the Restream.io studio, and I'm actually sharing my Be Live studio into Restream. It's a screen share. So this is not the original screen. I'm screen sharing, and it's just so simple and straightforward to do. Basically, I've got a paid package on Restream, which allows me to do what I'm doing at the moment, which is to see comments from everywhere. And that's what I've said for years, is this only works if you can see comments from several places in your broadcast. And I can see all the comments that come in from, let's read it again, where I'm going live: Twitch, Facebook, Periscope, Mixer, YouTube, and 2 more Facebooks. I can see all the comments, and I can scroll down to get more comments. Yep, I know it, and it is an awesome piece of software. Now, Kevin, just to keep you up to date, it has a studio which you can go live solo in. I'll just show you the studio, what it looks like. I'm going to go back to my camera. And this is what I look like on Restream.io. This is not screen sharing. This is just straightforward me. I've got the in-video camera. This would be a good time to actually show this picture. I got the ability to go live on Restream.io and use XSplit VCam to provide the background. But the other thing I can do, and this is key, and this is why I enjoy it so much, is that I can click one button and I can go and I can screen share, and I can screen share the familiar Be Live tab, and it's the Be Live tab. Now, because I'm using XSplit VCam, my camera is in both of them, so that's the way that it works. And Kelly's saying, I can see comments from everywhere. Yep. All the comments that are actually made, wherever they are brought into one chronological stream in the Restream studio. Okay. And on to the next comment. It is, I love it. That's why I enjoy it. That's why I'm going live so much. That's why I'm going live when I want to. I mean, you've got the preset shows, but it's always good when you can just actually say, right, okay, I'm in the mood to go live, and just go live. Yeah, so that's inspired by NVIDIA. So let's go back to the studio and take that photograph off. I'm going to hide that, which now makes me full screen on both Be Live and the other studio. And what can I do? Oh, I just want to bring a photograph up just because I can. So there's my photograph of the day, which is local to me. One of the things at the moment, obviously, is being able to get out every day. And we're very fortunate that our parks department are keeping our parks in pristine condition. They're working. Oh, I knew I'd frighten somebody. Just a minute. Hello, Guy. No, I don't have a shirt on. You caught me, because normally weekdays I'd have a shirt on, but we're due for a heat wave in the UK. So courtesy of Amazon, I've got 5 new t-shirts, all of which are different colours. So I've got one colour for each day of the week. How's that? So well observed, and there is a reason for it, because I'm hoping for a heat wave to actually catch us. And laundry day, no, I've got extra t-shirts for the weekend as well. So I've got my Rumlide t-shirts, Rumstein t-shirts for the weekend. So I rock and roll on the weekend, and then I go to different colours during the week. How's that? And every day is laundry day guy with me about. So this is our local park, and we can go for a walk in there, and we've got so many different places we can go walks to. Today we went to walk along canal and then along a path which is called Quakers Walk, and I will have some photographs from Quakers Walk in the morning. Right, okay, I'm just going to go. I've got just to prove that we're on more than one platform. Right, okay, and it take a comment from Tortel, who's becoming a friend, and saying your customer satisfaction service is incredible on BeLive, any streaming related trouble. That's very kind of you to say, and it's a pleasure to be part of the same community. So thank you for the comment. And then coming in from Restream, this is from Twitch. Somebody's posting links on Twitch, and they're being stopped in their tracks. And and comment from Kelly, dang, must be nice. We had snow close there. Wow. No, we've no sign of snow. We're going to get into the 20s this week, and then it's a cold country. Yeah, but when you get heat, you get the summers as well. So you don't just get the winters. I know that you get the summers. So I'm going to take that photograph off screen because that's showing you Hillworth Park, which is very, very local. I'm just wondering what the next photograph is. Oh, that's me. So let's go backwards. Right, and this is the photograph I took the other day whilst we were out on another one of our walks. So I'm going to take that off screen and come back to full screen and come back to here. Yeah, so there are two shows tomorrow. First is at 10 a.m, Blabbing for Britain, 5 a.m. Eastern, and the second one is Inspired by Video, myself and Mr. John Upton, and that is live at 4 p.m. in the UK, 11 a.m. Eastern. And I look forward to both those shows. Well, in fact, I look forward to all the shows that I'm able to do on BeLive. And I mean, you've just got to look. BeLive made the offer that you could use the free service on BeLive, and you can stream as much as you want. And it's just gone, well, it's just gone amazingly. There are now, because of that, there are tens, well, there's certainly thousands of people doing live broadcasting for the first time ever, courtesy of BeLive, and streaming as much as they want over the internet to Facebook and YouTube. And I'm just glad to be part of the team. And we get the correct spelling from Kelly. Right, okay. Thank you for the update, Kelly. Yeah. Oh, just to say that Kelly was part of the team on Tuesday on Anything Goes, where we do a pop quiz, where we actually got 10 out of 10. And Barry was there and John was there. And that's the only, and we've been doing this show for years, and it's the only second time we ever had 10 out of 10 on a pop quiz. So that was one of the highlights of this week, getting 10 out of 10 on the pop quiz. Right, wherever you're watching me, and that could be Twitch, Facebook, Periscope, Mixer, YouTube, Facebook or Facebook. If you have any questions at all about live broadcasting, now will be a good time to ask. I'm going to be live again, if I can find the photo I'm looking for. I want to bring another photo up. I've got to bring this photo up. Okay, and we're still, and we can compare the two photos. Okay, so This is the same bridge that Kelly took a photo of, but this photo is by Barry. So thank you to Barry for the photo there, and thank you to Kelly for the photo that you can see me against. Right, back to the studio. Let's see if I can dig anything else out. I'm going to hide that, which will put me back full screen again. And I'm just going through and seeing if I've missed anything. Oh, I think we're all good. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here. I'm going to stop screen sharing, so it's just back to restream.io with the image in the background, and to anything you want to know. Basically, in the UK, things have settled down. We went for a walk today. We didn't notice more cars on the road. There seems to be an uptick in the number of people actually going out in cars. So that's an interesting development. It's the busiest it's been in the last 5 weeks. Okay, so Blabbing for Britain, 10 AM tomorrow. Inspired by Video, 4 PM tomorrow. Knock 5 off if you're on the East Coast. I am broadcasting solo from restream.io and using XSplit VCam and Kelly's photograph for the background. And I have, in order to get things exactly as they are today, been using the soft lights. And a comment from Kelly: that's a nice one. Night shots take more skill with the lights. I totally agree with you, that Kelly. And I'm enjoying both your photographs and Barry's as well. Keep them coming. I shall keep using them as backdrops. And in fact, if you want to sign them bottom right hand corner, then every broadcast I do, if you want to put a watermark on there, I have no problem with that at all. So that's an open offer. Okay, I can also, within here, I can do overlays. Now I've just done the one as an example. You can use overlays on restream.io, and there's an interesting button below me which says invite guests. These are interesting times to actually be involved in live video, because the ability to invite a guest on here would be another game changer, another step forward. I know lots of exciting things coming up on Be Live. Brilliant. Right, Kelly, if you do that, then as I say, I'm more than happy, because I think that's it. Well, I love it when good ideas come together. Okay, and the next comment. Okay, so I've got that, so I'm going to hide that. So yeah, I think it should be a watermark on it, a visible watermark, possibly bottom right or bottom left, because there's plenty of space either side of the main display to actually do that. So I do have some graphics. I can actually put on a logo. Let's take that off. I can put up a logo. I could upload my own. I can change the background. It doesn't work very well because it's solo camera at the moment, but it is right for development, and I applied for the multi-user version of this, or the multi-person on screen version, and I'm waiting to hear, although I do realize that Restream have got sort of 2 million users, and I'm a recent convert. So whether I will actually get access to the beta or not, I don't know. So Restream, if you're watching, I'll certainly be doing 3 or 4 shows a week and getting your name out there. So please, could I have access to be able to bring in a guest? Okay, so I'm going to close my Be Live Studio. I can close that tab. That's just back to me. So this is purely Restream now. Okay, and Guy is here, and Guy is saying, I have to get some work done in the garden. Thanks for taking the time. I'll have to kick these ties someday. Good. Yeah, do have a look at Restream. Even on on Restream, you can go live solo on Restream at the moment, and it's just built in as part of the system. You could go live to a couple of destinations. So you go live to YouTube and Facebook, and then if you want to upgrade, then take it from there. As you know, I don't do affiliate links, so I'm not about to spring that on anybody. But it is worth taking it for a spin and seeing what it can do. It can broadcast into 30 different destinations. You can do 14 different destinations, I think. Let's say 10 different destinations on Facebook. So you can go live to your personal profile, which is what I'm doing now. You can go live on a group, or you can go live on a business page. And if you've got several business pages, you go to several business pages. If you've got several groups, you can go to several groups. And all the comments, apart from the group ones, would actually come through onto Restream.io. I might be wrong on that. I might have to test that, because I can see all the comments coming in. So I just have to test whether it's actually... that's food for thought. I'm not going to say anymore because I might well get it wrong. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to graphics, and I can just switch that logo off, and that's gone. Okay, and the other thing about going live on Restream is you get the most amazing stats at the end of the broadcast. You're told who's watched where, not who, but how many have watched where, which, I mean, I'm interested in cricket, and one of the reasons I'm interested in cricket is because of the stats. I love stats. I love the figures. I love to know, not that I'm going to do anything with them. It's just good to know what they are, because the sort of the biggest problem of going live is actually having people watching you and commenting. And when you turn up unannounced, as I've done today, it's been a delight to be joined by Tultul, by Guy, and by Kelly, and Kevin, and Peter. So it's absolutely brilliant you actually join in. And of course, the bots on Twitch have been working overtime, so thank you to the bots. That's 2 of my bots from Twitch. I wish Facebook had bots, monitoring bots, not. I mean, we've got comment bots. I don't know what's happening to messenger bots at the moment. I think messenger bots on Facebook have been killed by Facebook themselves, especially the ones that we do, where we send reminders. Now, if you send a reminder for a show, unless you're very careful, you get a rap on the knuckles. So messenger bots, that's why you're not getting messages in your inbox when we go live on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday or Friday. You just don't do it, because Facebook may be annoyed. And we have to maintain our profile pages and our business pages. Right, that's the 30 minutes, which I was going to do, because I've got to go and chef. Tonight is pasta, just so you know, pasta with sauce. So I've got to go and cook. I'll be back tomorrow, 5 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. in the UK with Blabbing for Britain. Thanks for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you later. So goodbye from Wiltshire. Well, this is goodbye from Wiltshire in England. Oh, wait a minute. Goodbye from Wiltshire in England, 20 miles away from Stonehenge. Take care and see you all soon. Bye. Where's the button? Different system, different buttons. I've got to wait for a second, because if I don't wait for a second, it's going to end before I want it to. And this is intros and outros are a pain at the moment. So I'm going to say, okay,